trying to figure out this thing. 'Cause y'all know I don't go live. It's like every time I get on here, it's completely different. Every time. Like, what is this? Well, my light too bright. I don't even know. What up? You can't handle the truth. Yeah, you finally caught me, man. Like I say, I rarely be going live. But I mean, after the day and seeing how everybody reacting to that little boat cruise, bruh, it's crazy. It's way worse than I thought. But what's happening? So yeah, man. I don't know what's up with our people, man. But they definitely sweet. Yeah, man, I hope we can come together, but I don't know. I didn't post a video I recently made about that Riverboat thing. Well, I know I posted on my TikTok and I want to say my Facebook, but like on my TikTok, right? I posted it and I got attacked. It was horrible. It don't surprise me at all, though. I gotta excuse me. I'm still trying to figure out some of these things over here. Anyways, man, our people are so lost, man. Let me get this thing off. There you go. Yeah, bro. So I'll sit here and make a video. I know it's on my YouTube. Y'all can check it out if you haven't seen it. But like, people are completely lost at what to do. Like if anything was to go down, they'll think it's a joke, and it really blows my mind. What's happening, Tracy? But it blows my mind. So I make a video basically explaining like why the first time y'all see melanated people finally coming together, you know what I'm saying, don't even know each other, but y'all turn it into a joke. Like I don't see what's funny about it. Not at all. It's like the main issue is y'all gotta realize that they felt the need that they can do that. And I'm not even trying to sound racist or anything. It's just like, it's common sense. It's like you see it happen one time you see some unity. Y'all think unity is a game. Y'all think it's a joke. And it's like, come on, bro. And it's like, they can't take that seriously. It's like, how they gonna take it when it's actually time for war? You know what I mean? That's like, for instance, you be hearing people talking some, what people be like, well, I'll be a wife when it's time to be a wife or something, right? But then it's like, you got your whole life before being a wife, but you never settle down, like even practice on being a wife. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, how you just gonna be ready right then? You're not gonna be ready for war when it's time for war. When you see something like this happens and y'all just turn into a game, like, and then they come in my comments attacking me, right? And it's like, okay, y'all been attacking me in the comments, but it's like, why are y'all attacking me? You know what I'm saying? You look at my whole page, I'm motivating people. I'm trying to get people to wake up and see what's really happening so we can actually make a change. And they come on my page talking smack. I'm like, bruh, like how I'm basically saying y'all make everything a joke and y'all worry about the wrong thing, but y'all coming on my page spreading negativity. That shit makes no sense. So I'm just sitting here like, come on, bruh. And they've been commenting like, oh, it's okay to laugh a little. But it's like, nigga, y'all laugh at everything, bruh. Like, literally, they laugh at everything. Because just not, a week or two ago, they came out and said aliens was real. Although, we don't say in The Chosen, we already know about all this stuff, but they don't. And they went ham on social media. They turned everything into a joke. So it's like, whenever this does happen, they gonna think it's a joke. They're gonna be like, oh, it's just Project Bluebeam. Just because one of the NPCs made some random post about it. You know what I mean? So all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Like it's bad, bro. Like, y'all can just look at all these videos. Got thousands of shares, thousands of likes, and it's like, come on, bro. When are y'all gonna ever take anything serious? Y'all cannot wait to the last second. It just don't make no sense to me, man. And they really cannot handle the truth. Like, I just don't understand this, bro. Cause I'm not gonna lie, like it ain't gonna make me lose hope because I know what time it is. You feel me? Like when it's time for war, I'm ready for war. You know, I'm nice and calm all the time, but I know when it's time, it's gonna be time. I'm not gonna be playing no games. You feel me? We're gonna have to get our accomplishments done. Cause there ain't no way we just gonna be sitting here and just letting them do. Like I showed y'all, the NASA war documents literally says this. They gonna expect y'all to sit there and look retarded while they over here taking over. Like this is really blowing my mind. But before they take something serious, they gonna come at the person that's like, hey, you want us to be serious? Let's try to down this dude so he's not serious. What's happening, Nick? You gotta keep speaking the truth, man. The people just, I keep saying I don't know. I know exactly what it is. You feel me? But it's just like I didn't realize it was just like this many people, that many people that can't take anything seriously. And if they can't take anything seriously, this means they can't think. They really can't. They can think to come back with a comeback. You know what I mean? When they offended, that they realize, you know what I'm saying, that someone that calling them out on nonsense, they can, you know what I'm saying, they can respond to that. But nothing serious, man. They really cannot think. What's happening, JJ? When do you think the CBD? When do you think CBDC? I said it so wrong. CBDC will be put up there. Heard not to worry about the solar flare blackout, but I'm preparing the best my ability. See, that's the thing. Like whenever this happens, because I be showing y'all the charts. It's like they already set the charts up to crash. They're literally waiting for that flash to happen. That's the thing. They don't know when it's going to happen, but like recently, like matter of fact, yesterday? No, it was 2 days ago, right? We had a G3 storm that they did not predict. It wasn't even a noticeable flare that came up, and we just had a G3 storm in the middle of the night that no one even knows about. Because we don't have the EMF is really broken down. Like it takes almost nothing. So I mean, like I say, whenever that does happen and that sky opens, that's when they have to do everything at once. Even like the videos I showed y'all, like they literally telling y'all, whenever this happens, it's all gonna happen at one time. Even like you know what I'm saying, like I've seen this already. It's like they're gonna turn the towers on too, because like I told y'all, the tower's not on yet. They know once that sky opens, they have to turn the towers on because there's gonna be too much high frequencies coming down here, and they have to kick up the low frequencies, which is those towers. The towers are what's really keeping us in here, and the towers gonna be controlling it. Because like I know I made the video about the split, but it's like the people that's like the negative beings, right? It's like they already negative or whatnot, right? But it's like when the split happens, you're gonna either get more negative or positive. But it's like some people that can only stay on a negative frequency, like they can't cross into a positive frequency because they're not of man. Appreciate it, Big Trey, my bad. These words really little up on here, man. Y'all know I don't be going live. Like I said, I gotta get used to it. Definitely gotta get a better camera, because this camera trash. Oh, Nick, yeah, that is honestly, they really don't want to wake up. And like I be trying to explain to people, bro, like this is our fourth time here, third or fourth time, depends. You feel me? But it's not no reincarnation at it. Like it's done. You really got to make a choice, man. Ain't gonna be no more middle ground. You can either be negative or positive. Ain't no in between. And like I mentioned to y'all before, like when they say Jesus Christ, it's a frequency. It's a frequency, negative frequency down here, positive up here. This is heaven. This is the underworld. The hell is what we call hell is not the underworld. It's completely different. That's where the elite's going. But at the end of the day, if you still end up on the negative side, I mean, still gonna be negative beings there. Maybe not as negative as the elites trying to control everything, but you're gonna have to still deal with negative entities. Oh, you can't handle it. You say you wondering if AI is a body for demons. It is. AI is basically, because like I explained to y'all, the AI is a recreation of us. And then, like I say, they make the vessels and like they put like I tell you, everybody we see ain't even real. That's another thing. You feel me? It's like those are AI too. And AI can even control somebody like us. You know what I'm saying? You could be real, but your vibration low enough, they can control you. And they control you to the very last day you done. But the thing is though, at least good for those people, is that like whenever this happens, they're not going to know. That's the whole issue here. Like that's why I spread my knowledge. If you don't know, you'll never know. You'll never get out of that mind frame. You'll be stuck forever. You will be AI. Because like I told you before, cause technically they gotta get rid of all of man's DNA in this area that we're in. And like I told y'all, this is gonna happen before 2025. That's how I know like now when people acting all stupid like this and they don't want to take that seriously, it's like we have a year left. I know how crazy it sounds, trust me. That's why I don't speak about it too much, but I know how crazy it sounds. But it's like, it is what it is. You ain't gotta believe me, but I mean, you slowly seeing things like happening. Cause everything they doing now, like I literally said this beforehand, cause I literally seen it. And even when I tell you if I seen it, that just sound crazy too. You feel me? It's like no matter what, it just sounds crazy. So I leave certain things out because I know how crazy it sounds to the average person. You know what I'm saying? I've been on that side too. And I know if I said this and this and that, and then it happens, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna scare people. So I just do it lightly because I'm not afraid of anything at all. You feel me? Because I know what it really is. LJ, you say the crazy. That was crazy. Do you think anything's gonna happen on the 12th of this month? Oh, I can't say. I can't give you any no direct dates. But the thing is, like I said, even before 2020, I believe things will start going down before next year. To be honest, because they're gonna have to be done with what they need to be done by next year. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like whenever shit goes down, it's gonna go down so fast until nobody can react. Let alone people that super sleep. Cause you gotta think about it. Like people think things is a joke, right? Let's say they did crash the markets because they could do this before the flash. I also said that too. They can do this at any point in time they feel like it because they had to try to make their timing right before God's timing. That's what they're doing. So it's like if they was to do that. Oh, I lost my train of thought. Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm gonna read your question again, so I'll hit back my mind. Okay, it's about the market crashing. So basically, whenever they do that, like the people that don't think right, the markets crash. They can actually basically force everyone to go against each other before they even come in. And that's the issue with that, right? That's really bad. You feel me? Because like we already got a higher standing than them. They know they can't touch us. So we're fighting each other, lowering our vibration at the same time. Then they can come in and have free reign on anybody. That's what people really got to be thinking about. Because at the end of the day, they still going to invade, especially here, because we know way too much. And also, you know what I'm saying? Like we have weapons. We basically are an army in general. Also, what if you die before the flash? I heard some things about ISIS saying it, but I want to hear your stand. Oh, if you die before the flash. See, the thing is, right? Nobody actually died and leave here since they basically put us in this firmament. That's just a thing. That's what I meant by us reincarnating here. Like we're in the fourth world inside the firmament. I said that wrong. My bad. The second world inside the firmament. Because the last two worlds, the first two worlds was basically ran by Yahweh, which is Neptune, basically, right? The second two is Satan. We're currently in Satan's world right now. And like I showed y'all in all my videos, I basically explained how the way Satan was the first man reptilian or man dragon mix. That's what people don't talk about. And then he created Lilith, and then Baal, which is Jupiter and Venus. And then Jupiter and Venus created Jesus. So at the end of the day, Satan was the first quote unquote man that ever manifested. That's why everybody's so against Satan, because he manifested himself, and then he started manifesting because he wanted to make an image of man, because he came out as a man. But like I say, a serpent. That's what they call him in the books. They'll call him a serpent because he's a man and a dragon. And that's why I said, like, every planet after that became more and more and more man-like, but they're still RTs. Until you hit Jesus, which is, you know what I'm saying, like I said, they say he's the closest image of man because he's sitting right below heaven on the Tower of Babel. So basically, if you already did, and then the flash happens, sky open, then you can still basically return, because that's just the thing. You just go back to where you need to go. Oh, Q. Oh, I can't even pronounce your name. I'm gonna say 913. Say what down about people being doomed. Well, if you came in later, like basically, I'm talking about the boat situation, how the way people finally came together and they just turned to a joke. Like everything's a joke. That's what I meant by them being doomed. Just like when they said the aliens are real, guess what? It was a joke. They still joking about it to this day. They saying how much they really don't care about it. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, that just don't make no sense. It's like, I could literally, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always show people the dollar bill, you know what I'm saying? Something that we use every single day. And it's a alien. I'm going to say quote unquote aliens because we are the aliens. But I'm going to say the quote unquote aliens. Like, it's on the dollar bill, bro. Like, how do y'all not believe they're real? Like, why would they do that? That's why I just don't understand it. It's like, you can literally have proof right there in their face, and they'll ignore it. Like they let it really be fucking sweet, and it's just like, bro, this shit's crazy. Niggas say I'm trying to wean off food. Any tips? Oh, just stay busy. Just stay busy. That's all it is. And of course, you gotta be outside too. I know when I'm outside, because I'm a postman, so I'm always outside working. But it's like I get so much sun. You know what I mean? Like, I guess that's what it does for me, because I'm not hungry. I didn't eat today. I think I only ate 2 times last week. But yeah, I really don't need to eat anymore. Like, I'm trying to build myself up to where, like, this time I'm gonna see if I can go at least a week this time. But yeah, I'm gonna keep testing myself, because obviously we know this food is done for, man. All it's doing is poisoning us. And especially considering the fact that I know that they GMO'd everything. You get what I'm saying? And it's like they putting all kinds of stuff in there. Metal, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say the specific things they put in there, but they just say certain technologies that they can also use the towers for. You feel me? And I believe they're going to use the towers to control people once they're not inside their vessel anymore, I'm going to say. And then you got the ones that might be low vibrational that didn't take any of that stuff. They may still move on, you know what I'm saying, move out their vessel. But those will be the ones that probably be, you know what I'm saying, uncontrollable, doing what they want to do. So you was thinking next year, 2024? Yeah, man. Like, things about to start going down, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I be walking around like things all normal, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, bro, shit about to get real at any point in time. And I'm just sitting here literally waiting. And you know, whenever this does happen, hey, the internet gone. Don't expect to go ahead and pick up your phone. Say, like, what's happening? What's going on around here? You ain't have no communication with nobody. Whatever you know, that's what you know. The social media, all this stuff might just be gone permanently for all we know, you know what I'm saying, whenever that does happen. Oh yeah, JJ, yeah, most definitely. You say when you gotta protect yourself, man, because the thing is, like, you see how these people is now. It's like when shit really goes down, like, if you already see how scared they is to accept the truth. Like, imagine when the truth is there. They might even have heart. Matter of fact, that's what they said in the book. Didn't they? Did they not say that? They said people gonna die of heart attacks because of what's coming upon the earth. Like literally, they said that, and I can see that happening because people don't take shit seriously. Is Michael Mars? Yep. Sure enough is. And I told you, I really believe that's Elon. You said they'll do live streams every once in a while. Oh yeah, this is my second live on YouTube. I've been on live on TikTok probably more than anything. I think I've been live there like 4 or 5 times. Did Facebook and Instagram one time, but it's like when I go live, like I went live on Instagram, they kicked me off, took me out of the algorithm. They did the same. They didn't kick me off on Facebook, but they took me out of the algorithm. It's like when I go live and I end up saying something I don't need to say, then you might not see me at all in the timeline. That's why I don't go. Ain't the reason I don't go live. That's one of the reasons I don't go live. But it's mainly because I don't really. I got time, but it's like I'm making videos, and you know what I'm saying. I got to work, and then I'm studying. Like I study a lot about the law because like I told you before, that's the one missing piece I had. I'm missing is the law. So I've been reading the law to try to understand. And, you know what I'm saying? The slave system, basically. That's the last thing I need to understand, basically. So I'll be trying to find time to do that. And that's what I really be doing when I get home. If I'm not trying to make a video or something. But that's the main thing I really need to, you know what I'm saying? After that, it is done. Everybody free, you know what I mean? Sunflowers. Oh yeah, I don't know about the 2004 thing. Yeah, I don't know too much about that one. No, Nick. Oh yeah, landscaping. Yeah, you definitely feeling the sun out there, boy. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That shit is bright. Y'all can still see me though. Yeah, my eyes is hurting. I have to have that in my face for too long, man. But I definitely gotta get another tripod though. Probably set this thing back a little further. Alright, let me see. What's happening, Shayna? Oh yeah, Shane, they are lost, bro. Like the thing is, like I'm getting to the point, like if y'all ain't wake up, like whenever this does happen, I can only help the chosen, bro. Because I don't know, because I only can imagine that chaos. Because the type of chaos is gonna happen. Like you ever been swimming before, and somebody near you thought they was about to drown, and wanted to grab you to lift them up. Like that's what's gonna happen. I know that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be too hard to try to save someone that they haven't tried to save themselves yet. That's why I label this being doomed. Like, how are people doomed? Because like how will there even be any way if they have no clue about anything? All they know is how to destroy. All they know is what they learn from God. You know what I'm saying? From here, from the Matrix. And the Matrix only teaches negative shit here. That's it. What's up, Metaverse Land? Oh, Lord. And he said you gotta force yourself to sleep, Tony. Oh, yeah. That's an overnight shift, boy. That overnight shift, man. I did that when I was younger, but I can't do that. I had to go through the same thing, force myself to sleep every night. Ain't no way. Oh yeah, JJ, mom, go ahead and start fasting. Cause the thing is, like I know at some point in time you have, like I said, you have to choose if you want to be them or be us, or be the regular you. Because the more food we eat, the more tainted our bodies are. You know, and the whole point of the frequencies hit, you know what I'm saying, is to get the messed up stuff off our DNA, basically, to burn it up and burn everything out of our body. But I'm pretty sure by the winter, well, also, you know what I'm saying, whenever that crash does happen, like I say, if it happens beforehand, food gonna be expensive. Everybody gonna steal all the food out the store and all the toilet paper. Still can't believe the damn toilet paper thing, but you know, like they already ran the test. This is gonna be bad. And clearly we can see them burn down everything already. Like where the food gonna come from? Ain't no more food. They still got all their little labs. They putting their GMO and that hot sauce in. That's why I definitely really, you know what I'm saying, I can't eat as much because even if I was to eat, I gotta get that on my body, boy. Can't have none of that stuff sitting there too long. Oh, JJ, you say you got a girlfriend that don't understand what I'm talking about. So what's your piece? But I know I can't take her seriously. Yeah, you know you can't take her seriously. I mean that's how I do too because it's like if you got somebody that guides you and they just don't want to listen and still do their own thing. I mean, you can't go nowhere. You can't go further than where she going. Basically, she's your. You know what I'm saying? When you with somebody, that's your limit. Both y'all gotta be moving. Once one's stuck, that means you gotta go. Oh, JJ. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely shadow banned, man. This shit is crazy. I don't like my I made a video about the thing today. What was it called? The Riverboat thing. They done muted me and then violate my other channel. I was like, what? Then I made a video about Drewski and how the way he tricking everybody to sign their life over. Man, they done violated that and said it was unoriginal. I'm like, how is that unoriginal content? It was just me talking about my opinion. And then you got everybody else. They can literally record, have a whole clip of someone else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do it. I can't stitch. I can't do anything because when I do, I get violated. I'm like, damn. Like, it just don't make sense to me. I can't even comment. Like, you know how the trolls being my comment. If I decide to respond to them, guess what? I get violated when I respond on my own page. I be like, damn, I really can't do anything. I remember I had my subscriptions. I realized I can't put too deep videos in it because I tried. As soon as I got my IG subscriptions, right? Like I put something on there, but then they violated me even on my subscriptions. I'm like, I thought that shit was only supposed to be seen with us. You feel me? Like these boys be on me. But TikTok has gotten worse with everybody though. I've been trying to get people to come to my YouTube, you know what I mean? Because at least YouTube, I don't got that many followers on here, but maybe that's probably why they don't mess with me as much. But I don't know, man. I don't know. All my other sites, they really be on me. Because Facebook doing all right for now, I'm gonna say. Besides them robbing everybody recently, that's just one thing about Facebook. But everybody else, they really be holding me back. Because definitely, I could, you know what I'm saying? You can see your analytics, and you know what I'm saying? It's clear as day. Oh yeah, and not a lot of people on TikTok. See, the thing with TikTok, right? Like, if y'all pay attention, you know the way all the celebrities and all them other people and stuff, what they wasn't even on TikTok like that. But it's like I'm saying in my video, right? They started paying them like YouTube pay people, like they paying people per view. When that happened, that's when. But before I wasn't really shadow banned on TikTok. TikTok was the only place that would allow. Anyways, TikTok was the only place that was actually allowing me to post anything I wanted to post. That's what blew my mind, and it was like it literally it was a switch. Literally, this happened in the same day or two. It was like the day TikTok started shadow banning me, right? But that's when Facebook and Instagram, like they took me off the restriction I was on, so more people got to see. You know what I'm saying? See my stuff at that point in time, but it didn't make sense. But like I said, it started making sense when I realized they started paying per view, and then I started seeing everybody going to TikTok now. When they wasn't there before, just on there nonstop because they're getting that bag now. And they took me out because it's like they don't want my information getting to anybody. Like if I was to post any video over 60 seconds, that's when it's gonna hit on a beta program, which is the pay-per-view thing, right? If that was to happen, like if I post something that's outside into if I put, because today, right, I posted a video, like I said, that video, but I didn't put no hashtag. But when you do no hashtag, it can literally go to anybody through the whole world, and it can go viral easier. they'll violate me before that happens. Every time I put anything without a hashtag, they're gonna violate me because they limit me when I use hashtags, and they limit me only using the hashtags like spirituality. You know what I'm saying? The chosen. That's about it. If I go anywhere outside of that, they gonna violate me. And I'd be like, God damn, like they don't want more people to know the truth because of the way I explain it. It's hard to, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to deny me when I explain it too really. Oh, yeah, there's definitely not a lot of people that's actually thinking around here. But trust me, I know the struggle, man. Oh, JJ, how many months of food prep and what do you think you should have? Well, technically, I made a video about this too, but like food prep, there's almost no point in getting food. Like I said, the food will already tainted. And people be like, you should get some land and make a farm. But then it's like, okay, when society crashes and you got a big ass farm in your front and backyard, I mean, that's a target. You feel me? And then not only that, you already know the ops is going to be looking at that too before we even look at it. So it's like you're just basically painting a target on you. So, and then food, like I said, we can't rely on food. But water, I mean, you can use some water. But technically, I mean, we only need that much water per year. What they say, like, it was like 4 gallons of water that we can actually live off in a whole year. But obviously, that's going to take some, you know, some discipline. But technically, that's what they said. If you ever look it up, if you ever just curious, you'll see something like that. Like, it don't take that much water for us to live off of. But of course, you know, get as much water as you can because, I mean, it's water. It always comes in handy. Oh yeah, sexual energy, man. Now, if you see you rising too high, man, and you believe you might move on because you're starting to think too much, that's when they do that. It's happening all the time. But I mean, as long as you see what's happening, don't fall into the trap. So, Mr. Lovin, I see one of your videos and it talks about how true one guy wanted to put his seal on his children, but most had vows to others. Explain the seals. Oh, the seals is all right. Basically, the seals is basically like I show y'all the dollar bill again. It's the seal of Solomon, which is Satan. It's literally on his forehead. It's a 6-point star. But it's like they got it on your forehead. When it's sealed in your mind. It's your mind frame. So it's like you're literally choosing what side you want. Like when I say people are doomed, they're choosing to be doomed because they're ignoring the truth. And the same people that ignore the truth will be the same ones that will deceive your ass. Those are the conniving people that we know, the narcissists. Those type of people are the ones doing this. Those are the ones that's going to choose the wrong side because they don't know who they are. They literally don't know who they are because they don't know right from wrong. And what's worse than that, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I mean by a seal. Because, I mean, how can you be sealed to God, to good, if you don't know what it is? But everybody know what bad is, you feel me? But of course, they gonna act like they don't know. Because they got an excuse for everything. Oh yeah. Some of this stuff won't be a thing either, man. But who knows, man? But I see some control starting to take over, but we don't know how this thing go in. Oh yeah, you can't even say CVID, man. I be trying my. That's why I always say hot sauce. They still got me a few times doing that too. Cause you also still got these bots that will report you out here that's working for the system. What's happening, Catherine? You haven't given a chance to escape it. Oh, word, Catherine. Yeah, I haven't seen that. I'll probably go check that out. It sounds kind of interesting. But yeah, that's what I was basically trying to explain. Is that like that's gonna be the last chance, bro? The last chance to actually be free. you want to be free, you can be a slave forever, for eternity. What's up, Uriah? Peace, Catherine. But yeah, man, things about to get real out here. I definitely had to hop up on this thing as soon as I got off, man, because I just couldn't believe it. People gotta wake up, man. I'm already debating. I might hop on my Facebook. I don't know. I don't usually when I hop on live. I at least try to go on one of my other platforms while I'm doing it. Also, 0 Point Energy. Any thoughts about that? Oh, I already made videos about 0 Point Energy. Like when they say 0 Point Energy, basically they're saying they gotta zero all the energy out, and we possess the energy. So when they say 0 Point Energy, zero carbon, it's like we are energy, we are carbon. And they're literally basically saying we gotta get rid of these niggas off Earth. That's what they're saying. He said work for the oh, he said the Texas P. See, that's the thing. It's like I'm not even gonna lie. Like I feel like I was destined to do this because, like for instance, like you say that at the post office, that was one of the only places that wasn't required to get the hot sauce. And it kind of blows my mind because every single thing throughout my whole life directed me to doing this. I mean, it goes all the way down to when I was a kid. I never watched cartoons. I literally only watched the news and the weather channel. Like I wanted to be a meteorologist growing up. And that's when I started to realize as a kid that the weather was fake and manipulated. I started to realize the news was fake and manipulated. When I say a kid, I mean I'm talking about a kid in elementary school, middle school. And I started to realize these things. I was like, hold on. These niggas lying. I'm like, that don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? And then also on top of that, I have dreams of the future. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how can it, and it feels like I'm there. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I got plenty of occasions of where I mentioned what was about to happen before it happened. And then you have that moment, you be like, bro, how the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like how is that possible? They keep telling us it's not. There is no way that really happened if it's really, you know what I'm saying? If it's not possible. And it happens so many times to I know for a fact that somebody's lying. You feel me? And then when you start to realize it, and you know what I'm saying, you wonder like if you was a kid and that never changed, how stronger that ability would be. You get me? But of course, that's why they poison us throughout all these years. And they get you as soon as you come out, get you with all them hot sauces, make sure you forget everything. Oh, you say, do you think they've been in space? Of course they've been in space, boy. They've been in space, but it's like the space they tell us about isn't what, you know what I'm saying? That's the only way I can explain it. It's like what they told us space was isn't what space is. But it's kind of hard to explain, you know, obviously because I haven't, you know what I'm saying? I haven't been there in that type of way, but it's like they make you think it is what it isn't. I don't know how to explain it. But trust me, they've been out there, you know what I'm saying? They can still leave now. They just cannot, you know what I'm saying? Ain't like they can take thousands of people, you know what I'm saying? Thousands of people with them at once. You feel me? Like they gonna have to break that firmament for all the people to go. Now, otherwise, I'm pretty sure there's still portals they be going in and out of. We be still seeing them, you know what I'm saying? You can still see them coming here. It's like how are they coming here? How are they surviving? You know what I'm saying? They can't hide in the clouds forever. They gotta have some kind of base somewhere. But they definitely be going in and out of space. We just can't go because we don't have the technology or even know how to, and it handicapped us. But yeah, I definitely believe they explored space because there's no way they couldn't have. Cause look at the technology they got and look what they did to us. Oh, Mr. Lovin. So how would you make the choice of good or evil? See, the thing is, you literally had your whole life to make that choice between good or evil. That's what I'm trying to explain to people. You had your whole life to do that. That's a choice you've been made. Like at the end of the day, most people already know if they're evil or they're not. But evil people, they're so deceptive, they'll lie to themselves till they believe it. But at the end of the day, they already know what it is. Oh, Tareem. Well, awkward. Tareem. I think I'm saying that right. Awkward. You definitely, yeah, you gotta live your life in the third person. Like that. That's what I usually do. That's how I gotta look at myself from the outside. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that I'm right. And when I say I'm right, I mean like a positive. You know what I'm saying? Positive force in this world. God can't go negative. They ain't about me. Appreciate it, JJ. Be safe out there, man. Register. So, what kind of drugs you take, blood? What kind of drugs do you think I take? I'm just wondering. Because what made you ask some kind of question like that? Xavier, and say where I'm from. I'm down here in South Carolina from New York, though. Swoop said when Neptune, Saturn going to Aries, and Uranus going to Gemini in 2025 to create the war, reset everything. Oh, Catherine, you took it before ayahuasca? I mean, I heard of it a few times. I don't watch the videos and everything, but it's like, whew, I don't know. See, the one thing about that, boy, it's like, I'll try some things, but some things you just never know. There'll be a scary thing to do. Because one thing you can't do is, commit suicide, and they'll probably be the same thing. If you end up taking a drug and not waking up. Much love, X. Oh, yeah, so you used to do psychedelics. Can't anymore, yeah. See, that's one thing. I never really took any drugs. Like, of course, smoke a little, the greenery, but that's about it. I never did like things like cocaine. Never. Like, I've been too afraid, basically, because I know addiction is real, right? So it's like, oh, if I did try it one time and got addicted, because everybody who say addicted, guess what? They didn't think they was gonna be addicted. If they did, they would never did it. But one thing I can say though, like I smoked cigarettes when I was much much younger. I quit mad years ago. Probably like what, eight? Yeah, probably like 8 years ago now. But cigarettes, that's a hard thing to do because my whole family smoked. You feel me? So it was like even when I try to quit, smoke here, smoke there, just smoke everywhere. And I'm like, damn. But I quit cold turkey. I made it out. That was one of the strongest things I ever had to do though because like cigarettes, they say it's not a drug, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Cigarette, like that shit is the same. Like you'll have withdrawal probably even worse than hardcore drugs. Like what they say in the books, like that. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was bad. I feel like I was going through a constant withdrawal for at least a hard withdrawal for at least 3 months, and then like another 4 or 5 months after that. But it's like since it was so bad in the beginning, it started to slowly go down. But that shit is real though. I gotta say no to drugs. And then medication. I haven't took any real medication. I probably took a pain pill maybe like 2, 3 times in the past. Yeah, I'll probably say about 8, 9 years. Like I don't take medicine either. So it's like I avoided all of that. Oh, Egg said, where I get my knowledge from? You see, initially, I got a lot. Like I really started because I started reading. Because at some point in time, it was at the government when they release forms and release information that's declassified. That's the stuff I read, and it's like it confirmed all my thoughts that I already had before that. So I'm like, okay, these niggas is lying. You feel me? They're telling us they're lying now. So that's confirmation. I just kept going deeper and deeper. But like if I tell people like sometimes like let's say I could be sitting here, right? I can literally just have a download, like a thought out of nowhere about something I never thought about, and then it's like, damn, let me go find proof, and that's what I really be doing. I go find proof to try to prove to other people this. But that sounds crazy, right? So I don't never really mention that's what happens, but that's what happens. Like I really just be knowing things, and that's how I know they lie about things. Because how the fuck, like how do I have a download of something I never knew about? You get what I'm saying? And then I can look it up and find it. That just makes no sense. That means somebody lying, and it's not me. Yo, that's good, my boy Nick. Definitely once you hit that recovery, man, you start to see the real world, man. As long as you know what I'm saying, you'll make it through that thing. Once you get on, if you get on some kind of, any kind of drugs like that, even including cigarettes, and you quit it, it's like, you're on the next level. You know what I'm saying? That shit is affecting you one way or another. You gotta move forward, and it's a hard thing to do, man. Getting off any type of drug, just like I mentioned before, like you gotta get off the food. Food's a drug too. God damn it, that shit is hard. Yeah, so it'll break your addiction. Oh lord. Yeah, I heard that too. See, the thing is, I never actually met someone that actually took ayahuasca before. I only heard the stories and only seen the videos, but never nothing real personal. But I don't can imagine. I know that shit probably totally resets your brain, goddamn. You say something. So is DMT inside of ayahuasca? I thought them things was two totally different two different things. Oh, X, the sun we see every day is NASA star. Yep, sure enough is. Like how y'all think though them 3 days of darkness gonna happen? That's what I'm trying to say, boy. Like they got more control over this place than y'all think they do. Oh, Toreen, you said you did cold turkey with the cigs. That's good, man. See, the thing is, when I did my cold turkey, because I actually had a I had a crazy situation that happened to me. So fucking so basically, back like I said, I was smoking cigarettes back in the day, and I was drinking mad coffee too. And I was cooked, man. What happened? I was smoking a cigarette one day, and then my heart just started feeling funny. You know what I'm saying? My whole body, it was just like some kind of weird ass feeling. So I put it back. I still got the same pack of cigarettes, my last pack of cigarettes, and the last two cigarettes I halfway smoked. Like I keep it for my memories. So my second cigarette I took later on that day, I smoked it and the same feeling came over me, but it never went away. So my heart was like racing. Like when I say racing, I mean like beating out my chest. That shit did not stop for like 12, 13 hours. Like I thought I was dead. I had to wear a heart monitor for a month. And that was enough to make me say fuck cigarettes. You feel me? I literally had to almost die in order for me to stop cigarettes. Because that addiction is extremely strong, especially when you're around it all the time. But yeah, everything's about the mind, man. And so you couldn't stand the smell. Yeah, me neither. So even though I was smoking cigarettes back then too, like it was like every time I put that thing up to my, I was like, why? Like in the back of my, I always had that voice in my head saying, why am I smoking this? And I could never answer it, literally, because I didn't know. And I know the real reason was really because my like I say, my whole family smoked. And I see them smoking. I'm like, damn, they stressing us really be going away. So yeah, I really thought cigarettes. Yo, bro, that is crazy. Bro, my phone died. I might have to restart this thing because I don't even know what's going on. I don't know how I can hop back on after my phone died, to be honest. But go to my Facebook, I'm gonna hop on there though. If y'all can see that.